Hey there, it's Tina Polish, your functional health coach. Getting out of the mold and putting proper EMF protection into place are imperative while you are healing from mold illness, especially if the introduction of 5G networks are being exposed to more and more electrical and magnetic fields, or EMFs, which happen to help mold toxins multiply exponentially and quickly. It was midnight and I could not even lay still, much less sleep again. I could not lay on any side even for 1 second. You see, my husband is a computer guy, and whenever he had a computer in our home, I would feel so utterly restless. I could not sit, stand, or lay. I needed to walk, maybe even run away. Yet I had no energy or strength to do so. I guess that you could call it tired but wired. Have you ever felt this way around Wi-Fi or even electricity? Let's talk about EMFs, how they play into mold illness, and what you can do to protect yourself. So what are EMFs? EMFs are electric and magnetic fields. Most people today are enveloped in non-stop exposure to EMFs generated by Wi-Fi, electricity, cell phones, and much more. God-given magnetic fields such as God-made, they benefit us, but the man-made magnetic fields can give us our bodies trouble. So there's 3 types of EMFs. Sorry for the sirens, you guys. There's 3 types of EMFs. Number 1 is radio frequency radiation, or RF. RF is the higher frequency radiation created by like cell phones, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cordless phones, smart meters, radar, and many other technologies. Number 2 is magnetic fields. Magnetic fields are caused by net current flowing. Wiring errors in homes can produce elevated magnetic fields. Also, electrical magnetic flowing in pipes and cable lines can create magnetic fields in homes. AC to DC transformers create dirty magnetic fields. Metal in bed frames and furniture can become magnetized and cause a disturbance in the Earth's natural magnetic field, which your bodies also depend on. And number 3 would be electric fields. Electrical fields develop when building wiring becomes energized. Electric fields generate unwanted voltage in your body. Most electronics emit from some level of EMFs, and most common source of EMFs in your home include electrical panels like your breaker box, cell phones, Bluetooth and other non-wired headphones, cordless phones, Wi-Fi routers, computers, refrigerators, freezers, microwaves, smart TVs, fitness trackers, electric blankets, and hair dryers. You also encounter EMFs outside of your home through power lines, cell phone towers, X-rays, airplanes, and ultraviolet rays. So how are EMFs connected to your mold and your health? Well, over 2,000 scientific studies online outline how EMFs from all sources affect your health. These studies found that low-level radiation like that emitted by your cell phone can contribute to a wide variety of health issues and disease states ranging from minor to life-threatening. The World Health Organization has declared that EMF radiation as a Class 2B possible human carcinogen. The American Academy of Environmental Medicine, American Academy of Pediatrics, and American Society for Reproductive Medicine have all issued warnings due to the health hazards associated with EMF radiation. The well-known medical practitioner Dr. Dietrich Klinghardt discovered a connection between EMFs and mold. During his research, he found that EMFs could be responsible for driving certain molds to produce high levels of mycotoxins. In other words, electromagnetic fields could be making molds more aggressive and reactive. Dr. Klinghardt showed that 1 inch of black mold on a wall produces 20 to 40 mycotoxins in a 24-hour period. But when exposed to EMFs from Wi-Fi, it produces 2,000 mycotoxins in the same amount of time. Also, the mold produced more virulent and viscous mycotoxins. I guess we're not the only life form highly sensitive to EMFs. Dr. Klinghardt is not the only one revealing the dangers of EMFs and mold. Dr. Thomas Rowe, medical director at the Paracelsus Clinic in Switzerland, also says that toxic mold in homes grows much faster under high electromagnetic load. The artificially produced electromagnetic waves also suppress production of beneficial microbes in your good gut bacteria. And these are just 2 brief examples out of 2,000. Meanwhile, the amount of cell phone radiation in our air now surpasses what it was just 10 years ago by several million times. Plus, anticipate even more Wi-Fi exposure with the growth of 5G and the coming 6G networks. Knowing that these EMFs can amplify mold growth is astronomical amounts. It is imperative that you do everything that you can to properly remove mold and prevent leaks and future mold. EMF production for your home and body. Now, you understand the dangerous connection between EMFs and your mold illness. But also in mold illness, you need to keep your stress levels down and your mood up. So have hope knowing that you implement various forms of EMF protection to help keep mold mycotoxins at bay in the case of a water leak and as you continue to heal. Number 1, limit the number of electronics you have plugged in. Turning something off does not stop it from producing EMFs. Completely unplug anything that you're not using regularly and before bed. Unplug anything that you don't use, that you won't be using overnight. This includes your Wi-Fi, which would also help you enforce some time away from your devices. And I have even gone to my breaker box and turned off all electricity at night. Generally, even the refrigerator and freezer do just fine. 2, get rid of your microwave. This is a big source of radiation. Warm food on the stovetop or in a toaster oven instead. 3, choose not to have smart devices. The smarter your appliances, thermostat, and front door lock are, the more EMFs they emit from the Wi-Fi that they are connected to. 4, purchase and install specific EMF protection products in your home or wear them on your body. Do your research, but consider brands such as EMF Harmony, EMF Blues, Brimhall, or Somavedic, Somavedic. 5, do not keep your cell phone next to your bed. If your cell phone is in your bedroom, put it on airplane mode with your Wi-Fi unplugged and at least 10 feet away from your head. 6, avoid body contact with your cell phone and laptop. Don't put your phone in your pocket or your laptop directly on your lap. And 7, use an Ethernet cable instead of Wi-Fi for all of your laptop and computers. In short, the wireless revolution is wreaking havoc on our immune systems. Praise God, knowledge is power when it comes to our health. Understanding the connection between microbial growth and electromagnetic radiation is a critical part of the complex mold illness puzzle. Now it's up to you when it comes to electromagnetic fields and microbial growth. Take charge of your environment by 1, eliminating mold from the home, and 2, reducing electromagnetic field exposure. When you implement proper EMF protection, you will be able to heal more quickly and smoothly from mold illness. And even after you're healed, this protection will keep you, your family, and home much healthier. For more ideas on how to create a healthier home as you heal, you can join my Facebook Facebook group called Mold Illness Matters Recovery Group. Thanks, and I will see you next time. Bye.